Okay, so I will start now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, dear students. Welcome to attend today's information session. My name is Wang Manling. I'm the Foreign Affairs Secretary from School of Chemical Engineering and Technology, Tianjin University. On behalf of our school, first I would like to express my sincere gratitude for your participation and a warm welcome for you to join us. So today I will give a brief introduction to our school. Hope it can improve your impression about us. I believe there will be some students following up our information session, but I think maybe we have newcomers, so I'd better start from the very beginning. Our university is Tianjin University, so you will know where we are located in. Yes, the city of Tianjin. Tianjin is one of the 4 municipalities in China, facing the Bohai Sea. It serves as the vital gateway, Beijing's vital gateway to the sea, as well as the largest port city in North China. It is approximately 120 kilometers away from Beijing, and it takes as short as 35 minutes to Beijing by bulletin train. Tianjin City has a long history and a colorful culture. Here are some pictures. For example, this picture is Tianjin Ancient Culture Street. This is Tianjin Eye, also named Yongle Bridge Ferris Wheel. And this one is Porcelain House. And with the support from world-class universities and investment from the enterprises, Tianjin has always been leading the modern technological development in China. And Tianjin University has more than 127 years history. In 1892, the governor of Tianjin Customs, Mr. Sheng Xuanhuai, started to propose the establishment of a university in Tianjin. And in 1895, the Emperor Guangxu approved the idea. So the oldest institution of higher education in China, Peiyang University, was established. Here is the memorial to the founding of Peiyang University. On it, there are 5 right Chinese characters written in brush by the Emperor Guangxu. In Chinese, it pronounces 该衙门之道, which means the emperor approved Sheng's idea. And this is an old picture of the original site of Peiyang University. This is the first university diploma conferred by Peiyang University in Chinese history. In the year 1959, our university was included in the national key universities. And later, we became the first, one of the first batch of universities included under the project 211 and 985, also double world-class universities. And now we have 3 campuses: Weijin Road campus, Peiyang campus, and also Binhai Industrial Research Institute. And we have more than 5,000 faculty and staff, and more than 38,000 students. We provide 161 programs. So here you can feel the fusion of history and modernity in an atmosphere of science, culture, and art. Okay, now I will introduce our chemical engineering discipline. Our chemical engineering discipline is a mature subject with a long history. In the year 1925, Peiyang University set up a lecture hall of industrial chemistry. The famous founder of China chemical industry, the inventor of hose process for soda manufacturing, Hou Debang, came and started to teach here. Later, expert Ding Xuhuai came here to carry out teaching and scientific researches too. On the left, there's a picture of the physical and chemical laboratory building of Peiyang University. And in the year 1937, our university moved west and merged into Northwest Associated University. In the Institute of Technology, there was Department of Chemical Engineering. In the year 1946, Peiyang University resumed. And here is a picture showed a group of 1947 graduates of Chemical Engineering Department of National Peiyang University. In 1952, the nationwide restructuring of higher education turned our chemical engineering discipline into a strong one. We absorbed experts and a large number of young talents from prestigious universities like Peking University, Tsinghua University, etc. So a lot of masters in chemical engineering gathered here. Professors like Pan Zhengtao, Ding Xuhuai, Wang Dexi, Zhang Jianhou, Wang Jiading, Yu Guocong, etc. They all gathered here. Through the training by these masters, we have produced outstanding alumni. Here we have 5 alumni representatives, 5 academicians. The first one is Xie Kechang, academician, and he is expert in coal-chemical engineering. Yuan Qingtang, expert in petrochemical engineering. Wang Jinkang, expert in industrial crystallization. Yuan Yingjin, expert in synthetic biology. Gong Jinlong, expert in heterogeneous catalysis, energy, and chemical industry. Through the years of 1980s and 1990s, our school entered a period of rapid growth by the integration of industry and education. We collaborated with Sinopec to establish Tianjin Petrochemical Technology Development Center and Institute of Petrochemical Industry. And we co-established the Joint State Key Laboratory, and we were responsible for the distillation and separation branch laboratories. And here is a picture in the middle, is the building of our school before moving to the new campus. Actually, this building was invested by Sinopec too. And based on our advantages in industrial crystallization, industrial distillation, we established a research center for distillation technology. Our school has always been striving to integrate into international chemical engineering community. In the year 2008, our chemical engineering and technology program successfully passed the master level accreditation of Institution of Chemical Engineers. So we became the first in China and one of the only 2 Asian universities that won accreditation by follow that in the year 2014 and 2018, we successfully passed the RIG accreditation by IChemE too. The experts of the IChemE team highly recognize our program. They said we are one of the best chemical engineering programs in the world, and we are promoting the reform of chemical engineering education in China. Also, our school is open to collaborations. In 2013, Tianjin University, Nankai University, together with the Institute of Process Engineering, Chinese Academy of Science, also Tianjin Bohai, Industrial Chemical Technology Company Limited, we together established the Tianjin Co-Innovation Center of Chemical Science and Engineering. It is one of the first batch of 14 national strategic research platforms of 2011 plan. And in the collaborative innovation index ranks, it ranks 2nd in China and 6th in the world. In the year 2015, our school moved to the new campus, Peiyang campus. Peiyang campus is located on the south bank of Haihe Education Park. So with more spacious buildings and better facilities, we started a new journey. Now in our school, we provide 8 undergraduate programs and 14 sub-discipline programs. All these programs are taught in Chinese and they are open to foreign students. Besides, our chemical engineering and technology undergraduate program and chemical engineering sub-discipline program can provide English instructed courses. By now, we have more than 2,000 undergraduates, 2,100 masters, 971 PhD students, and 243 international students. So totally, we have more than 5,000 students. The group is similar to a small scale, to the scale of a small college. To provide good education and services, we have more than 400 teachers and staff. In China, to guarantee the teaching quality, there are teaching steering committee under the Ministry of Education. So for chemical engineering specialties, Tianjin University is the director unit of teaching steering committee. And our teachers, Wang Jinkang, Wang Yaqing, and Zhang Fengbao, used to be the directors of the teaching steering committee. Besides, we are also the director unit of China Engineering Education Accreditation Association, Chemical and Pharmaceutical Subcommittee. We have 2 national teaching masters, 5 municipal teaching masters, 4 teaching national teaching teams, and 2 municipal teaching teams. Our teachers compiled 9 national plan textbooks, which are widely used by students in Chinese universities, and we provide 6 national excellent shareable courses. On the Chinese university massive online open courses, we provide 8 online courses. So we have been taking prize in the research and reform of chemical engineering higher education from the year 2001 until now. We have been conducting researches and practices in the professional courses, to the talent training system, to the diversity and internationalization, to the establishment of international equivalent accreditation system, to the specialty guidance and the national quality standard. So we are really leading the reform of chemical engineering higher education in China for 20 years. Thus, we are recognized by the first prize in the National Teaching Achievement Awards for 5 consecutive times. Now we are carrying out TJU action and promoting emerging engineering education construction for chemical engineering specialties. Our school aims to cultivate world-class engineers who are academically outstanding and practically grounded. And our education is well supported by our advanced teaching facilities. The accreditation experts said that it is hardly any exaggeration to say that Tianjin's chemical engineering laboratory teaching facilities are second to none anywhere. We boast sophisticated teaching labs, including 2 national teaching labs, 2 municipal teaching labs. Most of the facilities are self-designed by our teachers, and they are in active demand from universities, home and even abroad. Apart from the physical side, our teachers implemented big data, digital techniques initiatively to design virtual simulation experiments, and also build a remote intelligence laboratory, which provided services for practical training during the pandemic when students studied at home. Actually, we did not only provide services to our students, we provided services to all chemical engineering major students around China. And our school encourages and supports students to take part in academic competition. For example, students will participate in domestic and international competitions. In domestic competition, we can always get first prize or grand prize. And we organize students to take part in international competitions such as chemical competition, gym, or biomod competition. And we firstly introduced chemical competition to China. And our Tianjin University Student Chapter won the AICG Global Outstanding Student Chapter Award for 4 consecutive years. Equipped with the state-of-art facilities and instruments, we are doing leading scientific researches in many fields. And we have 10 scientific research centers. All these centers are open to students to do scientific researches. Here are some pictures of our scientific research centers. Students can do experiments, do the testing, or to do some practice in the centers. And our teachers publish papers, SCI papers. Our teachers publish many SCI papers each year, and a certain amount of them have high impact factors. And on the top 3 chemical engineering journals, we contribute a lot of papers too. And our teachers, 9 researchers were selected for Elsevier top-cited Chinese researchers, and 2 scholars selected as highly cited researchers of Thomson Reuters. We have a strong synthetic biology team. In the year 2017, they published 2 papers on the Journal of Science. And in the year 2018, Tianjin University Synthetic Biology Frontier Science Center was approved as one of the first batch of 7 frontier science centers built by the Ministry of Education. And our teachers conduct research on the control method and the mechanism of the structural defects of solid catalysts, which laid a scientific foundation for the promotion of high-efficiency catalytic conversion and utilization of small energy molecules. This technology was awarded the 2nd prize of National Natural Science Award. And we have a complete set of coal-to-ethylene glycol technology. And the technology was awarded 1st prize of Technology Innovation by the Ministry of Education and the 1st prize of Fundamental Research Achievements of China Society of Chemical Industry. Our teachers are carrying out research on the biomimetic membrane, such as the membrane material preparation, membrane process enhancement, and multi-membrane integration processes. These techniques can be used to promote the application of membrane technologies in fields such as wastewater treatment, seawater desalination, and resource utilization. The bioethanol vinyl acetate technology is mature and implemented in the industry with a stable operation, large operation flexibility, low material and energy consumption, and the leading product quality. Our school is the hub of scientific innovation and cooperation. Since the year 2016, 74 academic masters and experts, including Nobel laureates and academicians from various countries, have been invited to engage in teaching and scientific research and personnel training. And more than 600 overseas experts have visited or participated in exchanges for a short time. And we establish collaborations with prestigious universities and institutions, as well as international companies such as University of Manchester, University of Edinburgh, UC Berkeley, Catholic University of Leuven, etc. Companies such as AstraZeneca, Clarent, and P&G, etc. These collaborations promote knowledge and culture exchanges. And in the year 2017, our Biosafety Strategy Research Center became the first United Nations NGO in biosafety in Asia. In our school, we encourage Chinese students, to take chances to study abroad for long or short terms, or to take part in international conferences to give presentations. Also, we embrace outstanding international students to join us. From the year 2015, we started to provide English taught programs. Until now, we have altogether cultivated 165 international students in our chemical engineering and technology undergraduate English taught program, and 75 undergraduate students in Chinese taught chemical engineering and technology program. And we have cultivated 121 master students and 56 PhD students. Most of the students would like to stay here to further their study, but usually the competition is fierce. So after graduation, students may choose whether to continue study here or to work or study in other universities in China or in other countries. As far as I know, we have several excellent students who are enrolled by the Erasmus program under the European Union and to study now in Italy, France, and Belgium. And here in China, some of our graduates are enrolled by Tsinghua University or Chinese University of Petroleum or Beijing University of Chemical Technology. And we have 2 PhD graduates successfully got the postdoc funding and stayed here to continue their work. And these are the international programs we can provide now. For the 3 in right, they are English taught programs, and for the rest, they are Chinese taught programs. And now you can have a glance at our chemical engineering and technology undergraduate program. And you can study compulsory courses and optional courses, and also do the practical training such as the final design project. So altogether, you need to study 121.5 credits. You can study the core courses such as heat transfer, thermodynamics, and equipment design. Also, you can do the industrial visit and practice, or analysis and synthesis of chemical processes, etc. Apart from the academic activities, students here can take various after-class activities. For example, in the international conference we held, we invited our international students to attend, and that was a very unforgettable experience for them. And students can take some industrial visits, and they can take part in entrepreneurship competition, and also some entertainment competition, such as singing competition. And this picture shows that in the beginning of the year 2020, our deans visited all the foreign students in China and to provide them with financial support. And we provide students skill training too. This picture shows students take part in the fire extinguishing drills. So here students can enjoy a fantastic life. So domestically, we have been ranked top in the discipline assessment by the Ministry of Education of China for 4 times. We are number 1. And internationally, we rank the top 3 in the Shanghai global ranking of academic subjects in the year 2018, 2019, 2021, and 2022. And in the QS World Ranking, discipline ranking, we ranked 75 in the year 2021. So this is School of Chemical Engineering and Technology, and we are pursuing excellence and excellent achievements. Your participation is highly expected. So welcome to Tianjin University. Welcome to join School of Chemical Engineering and Technology. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Wang, for wonderful sharing. As she introduced just now, School of Chemical Engineering and Technology is one of the most outstanding schools in Tianjin University. Especially chemical engineering ranks number 1 in China and top 3 in the world. So if you are interested in it, please apply as soon as possible because of the place limitation. So in the next part, we will warmly welcome Professor Ma, who is from School of Material Science and Engineering, and he will share some information about academic schools. Welcome.
Okay, thank you for the kind introduction. I hope this presentation works, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, great. Thanks. I will start. Okay, good morning, afternoon, good evening, everyone all over the world. I'm Zhe Ma from the School of Material Science and Engineering of Tianjin University. First, I'm very happy to have this opportunity to show you some information of our school. I think the Miss Wang just gave a very nice introduction to our city, Tianjin, and also our university, Tianjin University. So I think I will skip those parts and just directly go to the introduction to the School of Material Science and Engineering. For this introduction, I would like to start with to introduce the name. Why we want to study the materials and what's the material science and what's the materials engineering. Before going to the details information of the school, go to the numbers, I would like to show you one picture of the historical evolution, which probably all of you are quite familiar with. So if we look at this picture, actually different materials are milestones of the human civilization. For example, in the early stage, the innovation of the iron farming tools really help people to make the farming faster and easier. So in this way, the people can produce enough food to survive and also to get some extra time to do the activities. Until now, we expect to have a better life. We also want to explore more. We want to go to space. We want to go to the deep sea. We want the car to be light and faster and to save the energy. We also want the communication to be faster. So right now, we are facing more and more challenges of the rapidly increased requirement, such as 5G communications, the aerospace, and so on. Also, all these requirements, actually, they should be based on the materials. Then next, what is the material science? Actually, the displaying of the material science involves the investigating the relationships that exist among the composition, the structure, the properties, and the performance of the materials. Actually, it's a typical closed display. It's based on many fundamental subjects like the chemistry, the solid physics, the metallurgy, the kinetic, and so on. So, for example, here this is the carbon nanotube, nanowires, artificial DNA, and the advanced 3D printing, the nanorobe. So, actually, materials is not only about science; it's also about the closely related to the practice application, the engineering. Materials engineering is the technicals of design of engineering the structure of the materials to produce a predetermined set of properties. For example, here we want to go to space, so we want the aerospace material to be strong enough and also light. So the very light gel to separate the heat. Now, just look around. I think we all facing the screen right now, the laptop or the iPad. So actually, we are expect the next generation of the flexible display and central. And we also want to have a nice electronic car to save the energy for our future. And this advanced battery, the solar cell, and the strong alloy, and so on, and the central. So you see, no matter what subjects you are interested in, you are interested in the science, in the practice, in the engineering. I think you can always find the suitable topic in the field of the materials. So that's the material science and engineering. What about the science and engineering in Tianjin University? So if we talk about the materials research, that can be dated back to the period of the Peiyang University, founded really long time ago in 1895, 127 years ago, right? Then after some time, the department was founded. The Department of the Material Science and Engineering was founded in 1985. Then afterward, the School of MSE, Material Science and Engineering, was founded in 1997. Actually, I'm quite proud to say that right now, the School of Material Science and Engineering is one of the most comprehensive school in the materials field in China. Right now, there are three undergraduate majors, which are the material science and engineering, material forming and control engineering, and the functional materials. The length of the school are all 4 years right now for the undergraduate majors. Based on that, there are several departments. So you can see there are different types of materials, almost all of the types kind of the materials. The polymer materials and the polymer materials science and engineering, the metallic material science and engineering, the inorganic material science and engineering. These three material science and engineering, they are included in the same bachelor program, which is the material science and engineering, but they are in the different directions. So if you choose this one, then you can choose you can further choose the sub department to choose your direction. Then the material forming and processing and the functional materials, they have their own bachelor program, material forming and control engineering, and also functional material. That's for the bachelor program and the organization. Based on that, for the research, you see, based on the different materials, there are different research organizations. The first one, Polymer Advanced Institute of the Advanced Polymer Material. The second one is about the advanced metallic material. The third one is about the advanced ceramic material, the inorganic material. And the number 4 is the new energy material. The number 5, is the Institute of Welding and Advanced Manufacturing Technology. And all these 5 research organizations, they are based on the different undergraduate department. The last one, this is the addition. This one is a joint research center founded between the Tianjin University and the National Institute of Material Science of Japan. So this is a joint research center. So they are in total 6 research organizations for the research. So for this 6 research institute, now we move to the master and PhD programs. Actually, they are also 3 master and PhD programs. Still, the first for this one, the polymer material science and engineering. This is a separate program. Then the metallic materials, the ceramic material, and the new energy materials, and also the joint research centers, students who will study here, they are all included in the second program, master and PhD program, which is the material science. And then the last master and PhD program is about the material processing and engineering. Here you see there are 3 master and PhD programs to cover all the research institutions. It seems a bit complicated. You see, okay, you have different departments. We are using different way to organize the bachelor, the undergraduate program, and the master PhD program. But it doesn't matter. This is just a matter of organizations. You just choose the topic you are interested in, go to the website or drop us email to ask which program you should choose. That's all. It's easy. Okay. If we look at the number of the students, so for these numbers are only for the Chinese students. Right now, we have the undergraduate students. The number is is close to 800, but more than that is about 1.5 times. This is all the graduate students, where 2/3, something like that, they are master students, and 1/3 they are PhD students. So you can see in all school of material science, the graduate students are more than the undergraduate students. So for each year, the master student is about 250 master students per year and about 50 PhD candidates per year. These numbers are just to show you the size of our school. These numbers, actually, they are not limited for you. You are the international student. Actually, if you get the scholarship, these numbers, you can just apply. There are more positions for you, I would say. You see, in our school, the total numbers of the faculty member is not so high. Compared with the school of the chemical engineering just introduced, who had totally almost 400 faculty members. In our school, they are only 127 faculty members, of which half are the full professors. But if we look at the top professors, the number is high, and also the ratio is quite high. They are almost, I would say, among those faculty members, 1/3, or 1/4, they are really the national level talents. So this ratio is, I can say, is quite high, even in our university. So this also means you have more chance or more options to choose the really top professors for your study. And this year also 5 professors they they are the highly cited researchers of this year. So what about the research work? So right now the ranking, our material science is the number 31 globally, and the top one in thousands. So if we can see, if you still remember the total number of the faculty members, we are just 127. So during the past 5 years, each year's total publications is about 500. That means for each professor, for each faculty member, that's around 4 papers per year. So it's quite stable. But what we are emphasize is not about the number of total publications. We are focusing on improving the quality of our research and papers. So you can see during the past 5 years, the number of the top papers published in the top journals, international scientific journal in the field, it increased really a lot during the past years. This is 2017, not a really long time ago, just 5 years ago. So you can imagine in the total 400 papers, there were just 22 top papers. And last year, the number is 100, is more than 100. So you can imagine the increase. This also means we keep the quite stable output, but we are really improve the quality of our research. Those papers are published in really the top journals like such as the chemical reviews. If I remember correctly, the impact factor is more than, I think, 50 at least. The advanced materials, which probably all of you know that, the nano today, the advanced energy, and so on. So that's what about the funding? So during the past years, also there are just 127 faculty members in our school. But if we look at the total fundings, that's still quite high. The average number is still high. In 2021, that's 136 million RMB, around 90 million US dollars for this year. In addition to the funding from the government, there are really a lot of projects with our industry partners. So those fundings, those numbers, they are from the industry partners. So you can see there are also a lot. So for our school, we are focusing on the fundamental research. Actually, we are also pay a lot of attention to the practice application to build up the long-term close relation with our industry partner. So just for the fast growth during the past years, actually this is in 2 or 3 years ago, there was a paper published in on Nature with the title "Airs on the Press" to introduce the fast growth, this achievement we made during the past years. Besides the funding and the people, professor, the money, the funding for you, what about the lab, the platform, the equipment? Actually, don't worry about that. There are really a lot of advanced testing and analyze equipment, such as the TM, the XRD, the electronic microscope, the laser scope microscope, the NMR, and Central. And also, there are a lot of practice centers for you to prepare to do the mechanical properties, to do the physical performance and so on, and etc. And also there are several education and practice base, which are the key laboratory for the advanced ceramic and processing technology, the Ministry of Education of China, Research Center of Materials Composite and Functional Engineering, Ministry of Education of China, key laboratory of the modern connection technology, Tianjin, National Experimental Teaching Demonstration Center. Besides that, we also want to establish a friendly and cooperative relationship with the international university and the research center. There are many cooperation agreements signed with the foreign universities. So with those universities, you can go to the other country and also the other universities to do the international program for the bachelor or for the other program. We also organize the international workshop. Actually, in our school, the students are encouraged to attend the international conference. The PhD, for example, even the PhD students, they have to attend the international conference to get enough score for the graduate. So then probably you are also want to know, okay, that's the platform. After that, where we can go or what we can do. Actually, we have this several career planning program to help you with to make the career plan even during your study in our university. And also just before your graduate, there are several programs to invite the other people to help to introduce their experience in the different type of the job researching. And also you can see here are some really famous companies in China, like Huawei, the Sinopec, the others. They are the employers where our graduates can go. So you can imagine after the study here, you have the programs to help you to make the plan. And also there are really a lot of job opportunities for your future. So this is almost the end of my introduction. Because of the limited time, in summary, shortly, we have the programs, bachelor, master, PhD programs for you. They are enough, I would say, quite attractive scholarship. There are really a lot of really top talent professors who can be the supervisor to work with you for your study. They are the good lab platform and the advanced equipment. All the only thing we need to make the great achievement for the future is you. So I would end this introduction with to say we really expect all of you to attend our School of Material Science and Engineering. We can work together for a nice future. Okay, thanks. Thank you very much.